Alright, let's begin. Welcome back, everybody. I am Luz Theron, and here we are at a new little series. So here's the thing. The original plan for the new series, following up with the Augustus campaign, was going to be a playthrough of me doing Medieval 2 Total War, where I would play as the Byzantines and I'd do a campaign. And what ended up happening is I recorded, let's say, 15 episodes. God knows how many hours of content there. But the point is, I recorded a bunch of it, and the actual game just got deleted, which was extremely upsetting. Now, I'm gonna stop right there for a second because I can't see myself in the. I have the stream running on an iPad so I can actually look at it and see if it's working. And what I find interesting is that my computer says we're streaming. The internet says we're streaming, but the side computer I have going on doesn't, which is kind of upsetting me because I do want to make sure. Oh no, there it is. I see it. Never mind. So anyway, back to the whole point. So because the 15 episodes were done, I kind of got frustrated. I actually ended up playing it by myself for a little while and eventually just closed it off. So the next step was to just do it again. But I couldn't get my computer to work. I don't know what was going on. It just hated Medieval 2. So my next idea was, okay, I'll just wait till the new Total War DLC comes out. They're coming out with one in like 4 days, 5 days, where you play as the Restator Orbis, who is Aurelian, Emperor Aurelian in the third century. It's actually really cool. But that aside, I just wasn't sure what I was going to be doing. So what I decided to do instead was let's try a new game. Let's see something different. So I had a friend who kept telling me about this fucking game for like God knows how long, but I just couldn't figure out if I really wanted to try it. But I watched some reviews, I asked him again, and eventually I got this. So Crusader Kings 2 is another big strategy game, like Total War, like all these other ones, but instead of, the main military focus, this one is more into sort of how should I put it? More like the politics of it. So like it's about relationships, about figuring out, what people are doing. And I played around with it a little bit earlier, and I ended up doing some weird stuff. I started as the Emperor, and then I got kicked out because I didn't give some guy a promotion, and then I got murdered, and then I started playing as my orphan son, and it's a whole mess, and it's very interesting to like go through. But the other thing about this game is it's incredibly obtuse. There's like a whole lot of shit going on, and I honestly don't even know half of it yet, even though I've been playing it for hours and hours and hours. So I figured, you know what? Let's just start fresh with the little I know and just start recording it. So why not? So here we are. We're going to start as Basil the First. Now, Basil the First, in case you don't know, is a Macedonian guy who became friends with the Emperor, Michael, I think it was, and murdered Michael, and then he became emperor, and then he started a huge Macedonian dynasty who like really revolutionized the empire. So he was actually a good emperor, but a really bad person because he murdered his friend Michael. So we'll start here. Jesus, this is loud. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we're gonna keep it the same. All right. I'm actually very concerned about this Mongol invasion and Turkish conquerors thing, because like, as I said, I don't think I'm good at the game yet, so it'll be a bit interesting to watch. But again, this will be fun, and I've never done any of the streaming stuff, so that'll also add to it. Alright, so here we go. Crusader Kings 2, blah blah blah, I already know that. We're Greek, I know that. Okay, cool. So let's explain what we're up to. So here we are. This is the Byzantine Empire. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. That's what's left of Rome. So basically, after the Western Roman Empire fell, the East was about, I don't know, a chunk like this big, and then over time it shrunk down to this. And at this point in the year 867, this is all they control. So right now, what we're going to try to focus on is try to rebuild the empire. This game has a very interesting system where basically what you're seeing is de facto, which means what is going on as a fact. These are the kingdoms and empires that we have right at this moment. So for example, we have the Kingdom of Italy and whatever the hell this is pronounced, and East Francia and West Francia and Aquitaine, and all these dudes used to be the Holy Roman Empire. And these guys are the Byzantines, and as I said, there was a lot more land. So they have a concept called de jure, which means the things that are supposed to be. So like the original kingdom. So for example, this should be Hispania or Spain, or this whole thing should be France, and so on. So for example, I'll show you. This is de jure. So this is a de jure empire. So as you can tell, the Byzantines traditionally had way more land. This is kind of similar to what Justinian had once upon a time. Here we can see a united France, a more united Holy Roman Empire, and these sort of ideal countries that look a lot more like what modern countries look like. So part of the goal that we're going to have is to go from this to this, but all in due time. So let's start looking at what we got going on. So this is not Total War. Total War has like 5 little, icons, and then you can kind of worry about trade and other stuff. But the politicking isn't nearly as bad as it is here. In Total War, you could probably neglect the Senate half the time and you'd be fine. If I neglect the council here, I'm gonna get murdered. Sorry, I had to take a sip of that lovely drink I had there. So let's look at what we're doing. Huh, how do you do this? I was trying to figure something out, but it's okay, we're not going to worry about it. So, here we are. This is Basileus, which means king or emperor in Greek. Basil the First of the Byzantine Empire. So, I am married to this lady, Eudokia, whatever her name is, and this is my son, Prince Leon. Something that's really cool, by the way, they have these little links where you can actually see like the real version of them. So obviously you can't see my screen, but if you saw, I actually clicked on the Wikipedia article and it pulled up this whole story on Basil the First. It shows you, his whole Wikipedia article, his whole history, and it's actually really cool. So anytime you encounter a person that may or may not be real, they'll actually show you. So anyway, back to where we were. So this is the realm, this is the Byzantine Empire as we have it. So we're pretty much in a good position, except for the fact that we're currently at war with these guys. I believe there's some sort of Arab kingdom that I just don't, Sultanate, whatever you want to call it, that I'm not really familiar with, to be honest with you. But they're currently trying to contest Sicily, which is a stupid issue. So we're going to deal with them in a second, but we'll worry about that later. So here is Basil the First. So this is kind of the main page we're going to deal with. Over here are the tabs that we're going to, mess with. But mainly here we have Basil the First, we have his wife, we have his heir, Prince Leon. Now, there are, in Rome too, you have the Senate, and here you have the council. The council are these magistrates, these ministers that you appoint, and they each have like one specific job. So for example, this dude is basically your chancellor. He is like your master of the horse, that sort of thing. This dude is like your main general. This guy is your tax guy. He'll go around and earn the taxes. This dude is really cool. He's kind of like your spy. He goes around, he talks shit, he gets the job done. It's interesting. And then you have your ecclesiarch, who is the dude who worries about all the church stuff. So again, these are minor things that, you look through, but they're interesting. You also have all these titles and stuff that you can award people. So like, there's Caesar again, which is kind of cool. The council can vote and do things and stuff like that. And basically, they are the main governing body below you as the emperor. So there's also laws. So one of the big sections of the law is the inheritance law, which is, what dictates whether or not your children inherit the empire or whatever. There's also realm laws, so like how much inheritance should be given, or if vassals, in other words, the people under you can fight each other. if women can have anything, any rights, obligations, so how much money they need to give me, or how many soldiers they need to pass me, you know, all those things. And again, the power of the council, which is minimal, to be honest. The only thing that they really have right now is that the emperor is encouraged to help the council. But other than that, I mean, the council can't really do much. They can't declare a war, they can't imprison people, they can't banish people. They don't have real authority yet. They're very limited. So if the emperor really doesn't like the council, he can theoretically just fire them and get a new one. Of course, that becomes a whole other mess. Here we have technology and stuff like that. Honestly, I don't know anything about this tab at all. I know that it's cool, I know that it's important, but I have no idea what the hell's going on here. Military is actually very simple as compared to Rome 2. In Total War, in Rome 2 or Medieval or whichever one, the army system is way more complicated. Here it's basically very simple. You as the ruler or the emperor have a specific private army. For example, mine is about 5,000 people. That is your private army. That's what you can do based on the provinces you directly control. I can't talk today. So, under you, though, are your vassals. And as I said earlier, your vassals have a duty to the emperor. They have to give you a certain amount of soldiers and stuff. So, the vassals themselves have to contribute about 6,000 troops. So, all in all, my army ends up being around 11,000 people, which is kind of cool. Intrigue is the tab where you can kind of do some politicking and, you know, various nefarious things like murder people and stuff like that. Factions is when people basically oppose you. So it'll tell you, hey, person X really doesn't like what you're doing. They'd like you to, I don't know, increase the powers of the council or declare war on the Sassanids or whatever else. Religion is just, you know, talking about the religion in the place. This is orthodoxy, of course. So if we look in the religious tab, for example, you'll notice we're the only major orthodox power here. So really, it's just our state religion. It really doesn't affect anywhere else. However, if you were in one of the Catholic nations, then you'd have to deal with the Pope and all that stuff, which frankly doesn't apply to us. So, and then finally have societies, which is like secret societies and stuff like that. But none of that applies right now. So apart from this main tab, we have this one which gives us all our statuses and stuff like that, and then we have this one which is kind of like an announcement tab. It just wants us to know what's important and whatever else. So we're gonna go through that right now. So let's see, we have ambition. So basically it's just kind of a goal that your ruler needs to have. So for example, we are going to have as an ambition to become an heir, to have a very strong line of succession. So mainly we're talking about Prince Leon here, how old is he? Newborn. And as a matter of fact, we're gonna help him out, so we can actually choose a focus on like how he's gonna be educated. I've decided he will focus on heritage, so to like basically, it's kind of like teaching him all the Greek stuff and all the history of his land and his heritage, basically. I know I'm being a bit redundant, but that's okay. We're also going to pick a character focus. This is very different from the overall goal, because the overall goal is long term. The focus is more short term. So I've decided that he will be martial. He'll be mainly focused on war, which will be important because we're technically at war with this random group of people. And then we have a bunch of minor titles that we can grant, so we're going to go through that really quickly. Despot is basically saying, like, the prince, the heir apparent. So we're going to give that, obviously, to Prince Leon. Sebasticator is another sort of, kind of, princehood. It's kind of under despot. So we're going to give that to the Princess Anastasia. And then Caesar, which used to mean prince back in the day, now just means kind of garbage. So we're gonna give it to some random dude. We're gonna give it, let's give it to this guy. He is the Dux of Achaia. He looks cool. And then this one means the guy who's running the palace. We're gonna give it to the Patriarch because the Patriarch has nothing better to do. These guys are basically proconsuls, so provincial governors. We're gonna give them to people who basically I don't care for, one way or another. So anybody who is kind of low on this little number, which means they don't like me, I'm gonna kind of give them a proconsulship just so they can shut up and not whine at me anymore. This one's important. This is the court tutor. So this is the guy who's gonna be teaching the children. We're gonna look into this a little bit more because I do want to make sure that we have a good court tutor. We need them to be honest. I don't know if I want them to be temperamental. We don't want them to be cruel either. Trusting, chaste, that's good. Erudite, scholarly, ambitious. Ooh, I don't like ambitious people. Genius, gregarious, gluttonous. You know what? We're gonna take this guy. So the way you're choosing these things is that under each one of them, there's a bunch of traits. So these talk about diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue. Basically, how good are they at talking? How good are they at fighting? How good are they at managing empires? All that stuff. But that's irrelevant to me. What I'm really interested in is how smart are they? Number one. So, for example, this guy's a genius. Number two, how nice are they? So I don't need a guy who's a complete asshole. Like this one says that they like flip out and punch people. I don't need people who are envious. I don't need people who are overly ambitious. This is just a simple, I need you to teach my kids kind of role. So we're going to pick this guy, Pyros, because he's a genius, and he's a nice negotiator, and I mean, he's a little bit lustful, which kind of bothers me, but as long as he's not lustful with the children, I really don't care. So, there we go. We have pretty much named all of our minor titles, I think. Oh no, we haven't named the most important one, obviously, the regent. So in case I ever, for some reason, have to leave the country, go to war, do whatever, we need somebody to be in charge of the place. I would like for that to be the prince, to be honest, but the prince is also kind of young. So we're not going to do that. We're going to pick somebody who deserves it. In this case, it is definitely the patriarch. And I can't give the patriarch 2 roles, guys. Let's give the patriarch something different. So the patriarch is already that, so we'll do that. There we go. Done. So we've given the patriarch that role of regent. In case I ever need to leave for some reason, we'll be fine. So, and then we also have the role of court jester, but this is to piss people off. We don't really want to name a court jester unless we have to. Now we have the council. So they all should be doing something at all times, and we're going to start working on that. So we have the magister, the chancellor, and I want him to start working on some stuff. Let's see. We're gonna actually have him sow dissent. I'm gonna make him like fuck shit up, make it really hard on them, because we're gonna start a war in Sicily. Well, we're not gonna start it, we're gonna finish the war in Sicily. And I need the best kind of troops in the best kind of situations possible. So the second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna train some troops. I'm gonna train some troops over here on Constantinople proper. And then this dude is the guy who collects taxes. So we're actually not going to worry too much about collecting taxes as much as we're going to worry about overseeing that we get enough income. So we're going to have this guy just look over our books, make sure everything's good. Now, I played as Basil before, right before doing this. So I kind of have like a premonition on what's going to happen. So we're actually going to build a spy network. But the reason why is because last time there was a dude who started like talking shit and doing things, and I don't like that. So we're gonna find ourselves some guys. So our court is basically like the group of people who the emperor associates with, and these are the people who will most directly affect the game at our level. If we were a lowly, you know, lord or count or whatever, the game's different. But at this level, at the emperor level, these are the guys who are gonna affect it. I love how I'm talking as if I know what I'm doing. So we're going to look through people who don't like us or are problematic, and we're going to kind of make sure that they're keeping their shit straight. So we're kind of just looking. Who is this guy exactly? Zacharias. He's a courtier. He is at court right now. Okay, so what we're noticing that the people who hate us the most, or hate me the most rather, are at court. So we're gonna have our lovely spy master, this guy, build a spy network right there in Constantinople, and just make sure that whoever the fuck is trying shit here will be caught by us. Finally, we're just gonna make sure that our relationships improve, so we're going to keep kind of pushing our orthodoxy over, this time in Bulgaria. Because again, we're trying to spread ourselves militarily, but also religiously. The more people are Orthodox, the more likely they are to marry into our families, and then we can include them into the empire. So we need that, but we'll worry about that a little bit later. Finally, let's talk about these de jure claims, or jure ducal. I don't know what the fuck these things are called anymore. So basically, remember how I showed you that huge map about how, like, there's certain areas that are kind of owed to us? So this is that. Notice that Sicily is all over there. So the game is kind of reminding us, hey, you're right next to an area, this one that is highlighting right here. You're right next to an area that you could totally claim. And you know what? They're completely right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to raise a military. We're going to raise my personal troops. There they are. Now, we're going to move them all. I'm sorry about that. I spoke like an idiot. We're going to move them all here to Philippopolis. I like how it makes the same noises as in Medieval 2. It's kind of cool. So we're going to move into Philippopolis. I'm going to unpause the game, by the way, so that things actually move. So we're moving into Philippopolis, and we're kind of just waiting for that. Let's actually speed it up a little bit. Alright guys, today. Alright. Once they get there. Philippopolis. There we go. Alright. So now, we're gonna merge this army, make sure that it's one big cohesive unit. And we're marching to the defense of our colony in Sicily. So, this major army should be strong enough to win. However, just to make sure, I'm going to try to see if I can get myself a few more military leaders. As a matter of fact, we're going to put me in the right flank. With that, I believe the regent will take over the day-to-day operations of the country. But that's okay. Who honestly cares? He won't mess around. So, is that it? I think we're good. So, unlike Total War, there is no, like, pausing and, like, doing turns and stuff. This thing's going on and on. So, the moment I unpause this game, you'll see the troops start marching and moving around again. The defenders launch a successful raid against the besiegers, taking heavy losses, blah, blah, blah. They're basically telling us about what's going on over there. Yeah, so they're basically telling us over here we're suffering a lot, it's pretty bad. We get it. It is pretty bad. That's why we're marching an army over there. Once our army reaches Sicily, we'll be able to, you know, better maneuver. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's completely different from what I'm used to, so it's kind of weird to deal with, you know? Okay, so let's just make sure that I'm highlighting the right thing. Yeah, I know, we lost technically the siege, but once we get our people in, we'll be fine. So, we're about ready to... Oh, wait, pause. I don't feel too well, blah, blah. Oh, no, I'm having fevers. That's actually really not good. We're actually going to raise the levies here. Not here. Just to increase reinforcements. Is it a lot? No, but it's something, you know. Should we increase these guys? let's just keep him there. We'll be fine. We have enough people. Hopefully, the Emperor isn't too destroyed, because he's very sick right now, and I don't like that. Yeah, now we're in battle. So let's see. Now we're in battle, and this is really what I don't like, is that we don't get to really touch the battle like in Total War. Not that we really did that much in the videos, but, you know, I like having the option. Now, again, this is a Roman army against a random African sultanate. We should be fine. And as you can see, the battle right now is going pretty well. I mean, we're winning by a decently wide margin. Our middle flank lost its commander, though, which I am kind of worried about now. Oh no, we're actually having a lot of trouble there with the middle flank. But no, we have now a new commander in the middle, so we should be fine. And also, the Emperor is getting really good at fighting, so this is actually excellent. Yeah, and we won. Congratulations to us, blah, 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 blah. So, we're going to remain here, for sure. These units, by the way. We're going to remain here. Oh, look at that, the wife is pregnant. Cool. So, we're going to remain here. I'm also going to raise some troops. Didn't I not raise troops here? Oh, I don't need fleets, I need troops. Whatever. We're gonna raise some troops from over here then. This dude didn't give me shit. 80 fucking soldiers? Alright, whatever. Oh good, my illness has passed. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna keep our main army here so as to make sure that, you know, there isn't any major problem with our province. You know, we keep it safe and whatever. And we're then going to take these guys and just start an assault of everything around here. Because this is a perfectly good excuse to, you know, attack. Do whatever we got to do. Oh, whoa, what happened here? We are apparently having a problem with my magistrate. It says here, try to imprison him. We have a 61% chance of success based on blah, blah, blah. Oh, so he actually had a plot. I mean, this really sucks. Let's see if we can end the plot without imprisoning him. He's gonna say yes. Because I don't feel like imprisoning him is the right thing to do if he's a good advisor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good he's actually really not a good magistrate. What am I doing? He's actually really bad because his skill is low. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of him. So, as a matter of fact, let's forget about him. After he agrees to not go in a plot, we're gonna arrest him anyway. And in the meantime, let's go check on this army. So, the army over here is doing pretty well. Let's be with you. That's cool, but like, you're still under arrest. So let's do that now. Oh, we could plot. Let's actually make sure that we can't do that. So, let's see. So, we have a faction, by the way. A guy who wants us to have more council power. Who is he exactly? Oh, he's a guy who's pissed because he's not on the council. You know what? We're gonna be nice to him. We're gonna fire this guy. And we're gonna bring in the guy who's pissed about not being in the council. Done. And then we're gonna have you improve diplomatic relations once again. Just make sure that everybody in Constantinople is nice to each other. Now, does that actually work? I have no idea. We're gonna find out. We're also gonna look into that guy we kind of kicked out of court. Where is he? Oh, I actually don't know where he is. Alright, doesn't matter. Let's check back on the war. Christovers. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody has declared civil war. Christovers of whatever has declared war on us. We're fighting. Who is he fighting? You know, here's the thing about this game, right? I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. So he declared revolt on who? Is he declaring revolt on me? That's the issue. I think that he declared revolt on me. Okay, so here's what we'll do. If he declared revolt on me, we're gonna have to end him. Oh, I think he declared revolt on... Yeah, he declared it on Dux, whatever, of Achaia. So it's not on us, it's on our own Duke. You know what? Let him fight his shit. Who cares? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is an enemy right here, right? Whoa, there is a dude attacking us over here. We're gonna have to raise some levies here. Let's start. Oh no, 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 no. I see this problem right here. So we're raising a few armies, obviously. Of course, I'm raising armies in places that I don't technically own, but my vassals do. And now we're gonna form this little army right over here. So as the army marches, let's talk about what's going on over here, shall we? So we have completely taken over our old province. So now we're gonna march on Kirkent here. In the meantime, let's look over here. Oh no, they're still doing their thing. Okay, let's not worry about that right now. Over here, what we're going to do actually is we're going to split the army in two. So this other army is going to go over here to secure a completely different area. So that way we can completely take over the island. This guy is going to go over here to Balram and secure yet another section of the land. And we're just going to keep doing that till we take over all of Sicily. In the meantime, our main units over here are massing so that we can just fight these insolent pieces of garbage, and then we could win. And then we can dismiss that army because I don't need too many armies out in the field, you know what I mean? Now, we're going to pause the game for a second. I need to make sure that my heir is secure because I'm already 31. Not that I'm old, but you know what I mean? Like, I got to make sure that everything's good. So, my kid's well. He's got a tree. Am I... Oh, he doesn't have a wife, you're right. He doesn't have a wife. Let's talk about his wife. We don't want him to have a wife that's too old. But we want a good wife. Diligent, charitable. If we can marry him off to the Princess of West Francia, we'd secure a pretty decent alliance. However, I'd like an even better alliance. If I can find myself a princess from Bulgaria, that'd be great. But yeah, all we got is that one French princess, so we're not going to worry about her too much. What about my other children? My other children might need. Well, I have a 3-year-old son that I completely neglected. Why is he not my heir? I'm very curious about why I didn't do that. We're gonna make him into a soldier. We're gonna marry him to the Princess of West Francia, even though he's a 3-year-old and she's a 16-year-old. Um. Oh wait. Oh no, we have other ones. We have the Princess of Italy. Italy. That is a perfect match. You know why? Because we want it. All right, we're betrothing them. Now, it doesn't mean they're married yet, but it'll do the trick. And then what about my other daughter, my 5-year-old daughter? Jesus Christ. All right, let's betroth her as well. Oh, this is disgusting. Can I marry her? Ooh, the King of Asturias. A Spanish king, 19-year-old king. Again, very creepy. But I bet you that they'll accept the betrothal. Yep, well, we're gonna do it. So, we've already married off 2 of our children, which is fantastic. But the heir apparent will wait because we want him to have the right bride, you know what I'm saying? So again, in the meantime, we are beginning sieges in 2 of our areas. Rumors of a traitor working with besiegers that eroded the morale of the defenders of Metia. Metia. Where's Metia exactly? Over here? I don't know. Oh wait, no. Stop. I almost did the wrong thing, guys. I almost messed it up. I was so confident in the size of that army that I didn't even think about the fact that we still can do more. We can still have an army twice the size. I think, you know, the thing is, what are the balls in this fucking little ridiculous Imperial Caliphate? Like, what do they think they are? Fucking coming up in a ship to my area, to the Aegean Sea, thinking they can do something to me. Whatever. So this dude's a traitor. Oh, okay, cool. So Princess Anastasia and the King of Spain are now betrothed. It's creepy, but it works. And my prince and the princess, whatever, are now married. My liege, the strong Basileus, it has escaped me, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna owe him a favor, but he is going to train all of my guys. I'm okay with that. So, in the meantime, let's talk about this guy. So the mayor of whatever, where is he exactly? Oh, that's where he is. Okay, now I understand. So they're trying to take over this little island. Let's be honest here. Who cares about this little island? They can have it. We're not even going to worry about it. Because if we're sacrificing this little island to have all of Sicily, I'll take it. Again, eventually Rome will own it all again. But for now, we're going to keep it as it is. It's fine. Oh, man. Okay, anything else that we need to worry about? No, we're still gathering our army. Man, the music I've put on this thing is insane. I kind of want to hear it. Let me just hear it for a second. So it's really loud, which I don't like, but we're gonna worry about that later. By the way, I'm sorry for the silence. It's just the nature of the stream makes it weird. I'm gonna lower the volume in the game because like it's insanely loud compared to my voice. All right, there. That should do it. All right. Anyway, we're gonna march the army over there. We apparently have to imprison somebody, but we'll worry about that later. Actually, no, we'll worry about that now. Let's do that. So, okay, let's see here. Religious imprisonment. Ducks, whatever. Is he... He's a commander. Okay, what is this? What is he doing? We have evidence that he is the leader of a plot. Well... Fuck him. Imprison him. And I guess we have new commander titles to give away. What is this? No, we're good. What was the title I need to give away? Oh yeah, commander. Well, let's give a commandership to this dude. He looks cool. All right, done. You should auto-assign commanders, honestly. I don't even know why I do this myself. All right. Does anybody have anything that they need to do with me? No. So let's continue marching towards here, because we need to stop the siege. It is incessant. Are we battling? I heard something. Oh no, we're not there yet. Let's speed it up. Oh, they're fighting now. Let's hear it. Let's see what they got going on here. I mean, we have a numerical advantage. There's like not even a chance of that. We probably should have assigned some people though to defense. Let's be honest here. Alright, we won. Honestly, let's pursue them. Just end this. So while we chase them down, let's worry about what's going on over here. So far the sieges are going pretty well. We seem to be winning pretty much everything. We might have to split some of the army up though. Or no, rather combine them. If these ships end up coming back to Sicily, we're gonna have to combine them in order to fight a full-on assault. Okay, so what is going on here? Are they just marching around my land like that? Can we fight them still? Here's what we'll do. We'll move the army away. Actually, we don't... I don't know what the fuck is going on. Alright, whatever. We're gonna stay there. We're just gonna guard. Okay, army, attack this. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Alright, we're gonna keep our army there. I don't know, this game is weird. In the meantime, let's worry about the war over here. Rumors of a traitor, blah blah blah. Okay, so how's the Civil War going, by the way? It seems that the Duke here is getting his ass beat. Is this Duke one of my people, by the way? I'd feel kind of bad if he's one of my people. I mean, he's not on the court. This is the Ducks of what? Archaea, right? Defending against blah blah blah, Civil War. Yeah, I get that, but what I'm saying is this dude directly under me? No, there's still people who are pissed that they're not on the council. Come on, guys, stop whining. Okay, here's what we'll do, actually. Let's send these people some gifts so they stop whining. A son was born. Oh boy. Belisarius. Oh boy, that's a good name right there. Let's send a gift to this guy too. So we have a new son. That's kind of interesting. Let's stop right there for a second. How do the conquests go here? Pretty well so far. So we have a new son. Let's look at him for a second. Belisarius. Not the heir, but ooh, the very close younger brother to the heir. That's kind of sad for him, I guess. We're gonna make him a conscientious kid. He was born to the purple. Was any other child born to the purple? No? Interesting. So these kids were my kids before I became emperor? Oh. Who would've known? So, okay. So let's look at what's going on. We have war over here. Not that I'm very concerned about it. And we have this weird patrol that I'm done with. I'm just gonna disband this unit. We don't need him. Yeah, disband this fucking unit. Like, we don't need an army here patrolling for no good reason. Besides, they're gonna bitch and moan. Wait, where? Oh, who cares? We can lose that island. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna raise a fleet here. And here. My bad, here. We're gonna combine these two fleets, and then we're gonna sail over to that side so as to combine the fleets and then attack. There we go. So we're gonna attack this little fleet they got going on here. I don't like this. Go to here. Oh, we won the siege. Cool. So we're gonna take over this province real quick. That'll be nice. And then this siege should be over soon, I'd say. Let me see. Yeah, whatever. But how is the siege going? They're winning. Bandits have raided the siege camps beside Byzantium. Where's Byzantium again? I'm sorry, guys. I really don't know where half of these places are. Byzantium. I'm gonna say that's near here. Nope, I'm wrong. Bandits have attacked near Byzantium. Oh, here we are. Alright, well that's easy to solve. We'll just raise some troops here. Man, the troop system is not Total War, you know what I mean? It's so easy in comparison. Alright, let's meet up over here, guys, and then we'll just crush them like before. I mean, the other thing is, the other advantage is that I'm playing as an empire, so it's not the same. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I like how somebody was saying, like, hey, you can't move your army because it's paused. Yeah, I know. I fucked up there. A young artist is clearly despite... Oh, no, yeah. If Jesus gave him that, you know, ability to paint, then please, by all means, let's pay for it. I like how I didn't notice that comment for like 5 minutes. Alright, so we have our ship here. We're patrolling the sea pretty well. Let's give my newborn child... Oh no, that's Anastasia, a focus. Anastasia, you're gonna be a good, faithful child. Because I have no idea what else to give you. Sieges are going pretty well. We've won this siege pretty much, which is good. Are these armies together now? No, not yet. Once these armies get together, we'll just have a fight. It'll be fun. Actually, let's increase it. Let's be quick. Where? Oh, I don't care. Why do you keep warning me about this stuff? Come on, troops. Get there quickly. Siege of where? Oh yeah, it's over there by, whatever. Alright, here we go. Now, we got a full army. We'll fight over here, and we will be fine. Let's make sure that there are people on it. Let's send the Basileus once again, because that's how things need to be done. And here we go. So the siege over here has been successful. The siege over there has been successful. Oh no, smallpox is broken out. That's not good. Oh, we actually succeeded in defending over there, even though we had casualties. That's pretty cool. And then there's also some sort of attack going on here. So let's. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Look at what I've done. I didn't even realize what I was doing. Oh no. Let's get ourselves some mercenaries, because I fucked up. Okay. How many soldiers if I call the Elan Riders? That'll be enough. And then let's call these guys. Expensive. But we will finish this off quickly. Wait, no, combine these two. There we go. Thank goodness we had the money to spend on this stuff, you know? I was very concerned for my safety and security. But it worked out. We had the money to burn. Now, we're gonna have to do something about these fucking ships they got going on. So, we're gonna have to raise more fleets. Let's see, how many fleets can we raise? Let's have all fleets converge. Here. Nope. Nope. All fleets. Nope. Nope, not what I want. We're gonna raise some more fleets, because I really do need some. Can you raise fleets too? Aha. Yep, we're just gonna attack here and call it. Now, again, I've never seen any of these fucking... Oh, we're having a budget deficit. This is pretty bad. Because of that, we're gonna have to raise taxes. So let's talk about taxes for a second. Ooh. We have a death. Oh my god, what is going on over here? Are they declaring independence? Okay, so here's the thing. You can fight your lord all you want. You just can't fight me. That's kind of like my only thing. If we have to fight wars over there, so be it. But this is so classic Byzantine, like... They're fighting wars with each other more than they're fighting with anybody else. It's like incessant. Okay. So we have strong fleets now, so whoever like fucks with us, they're dead. We're gonna win this battle easily. But I'm concerned about the budget deficit, so let's go to the council for a second. Is this the tax guy? We don't even have a tax guy. Alright guys, we don't have a tax guy. That's kind of the problem here. We have a proud, honest, diligent, kind of zealous. You know what, we'll take him. Wait, is he one of those powerful guys who's mad that he's not on the council? Oh, too late. Okay, so guy who's powerful and whatever, I need you to collect the taxes, like now. So go get taxes from Calopolis immediately. Let's see, what else? Budget. I know there's a budget deficit, dude. Like, you think I don't know? But we're at war. Okay, we won the Battle of Constantinople. Mayor, whatever, is a prisoner. Yeah, we got him. We won. Okay. Irregularity. Could have been worse. Yeah, that's true. Can we just keep fighting? Radically. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, we lost our mercenaries. They got kind of pissed and they left. But we won. That's nice. I'm now a bit worried for the safety of the rest of the empire. So we're going to have to like really consider what's going to happen next. They have a big army over there, so let's do this. Let's see what they're doing. Are they attacking us again? Ah, shit, they're attacking us again. Okay, since they're attacking us again, we're going to have to cease our attacks over here. and attack and go back to Constantinople. Bring the main army there. Bring this army there as well. And we have money, which is good. But we still don't have a lot of money, and we're also under attack. Oh my god, my wife is pregnant, but she shouldn't be, because I'm not in town? Oh boy. Oh boy, bitch, what are you up to? What are you up to? Let's find out. I mean, I kind of want to imprison you, to be honest with you. We're not going to worry about her too much right now, because if we do, then it's just gonna be a mess. So we're going to pretend that she's not pregnant, and that that's not weird. Let's see, where was I? See, here's my thing. So, if she's pregnant, right? Like, we really need to deal with it. I just don't know how we're gonna deal with it just yet, you know? But we're gonna do it. We're gonna figure this out. Because I don't like the fact that she's out here doing this shit. But we will fix it. Now, I would love to know right now how long we've been streaming. So that's kind of what I'm looking up. Okay, 56 minutes. Okay. So, for the purpose of brevity, I'll probably stop soon, but this is a situation we're in. We are currently marching our troops from Naples all the way back to the heart of the Byzantine Empire. And in the meantime, we're kind of broke, and we haven't been able to levy enough troops to, like, manage the army. So, we really need more. I don't want to raise all vassal levies. We just need to raise the ones we need, you know? So let's try... Ooh, I've raised all of these troops before, haven't I? Ooh, these guys I haven't raised troops for. So, we're going to raise some levies over here. We're going to call up the guys and be like, hey, the Empire is in trouble. You're going to help out because you're part of the Empire. And that's about that. So, let's go. So, here we go. Calling up the troops. Now, you may ask, why are you doing this individually, Crusader? And I'll be like, well, my good sir, I would tell you that I don't want to raise the levies everywhere, because I don't want to manage all of those extra soldiers. I just want the ones I need. And so I'm just calling the ones from the areas that, you know, I need. So, we're going to combine these armies right now. We're going to have them amass themselves back here in Philippopolis. You two, go to Philippopolis. Oh wait, shit. No, we're not amassing in Philippopolis because that would be a suicide. So, we're going to amass here in Kazikis, whatever that is. Hopefully, everybody will get here in time for us not to lose our entire empire. But we'll see. You know, let's keep going. This won't end badly. Okay, what is this? I cannot be the father of my wife Eudokia's baby. Ooh. So should we find out? We should find out. Why not? Why did this bitch have a baby when I clearly didn't fuck her? We're gonna find out. Alright, where do we lose? Should we hire more spies? I kind of want to hire more spies. I'm not 100% sure on what she's doing. Let's hire more spies just to be safe. I want to know if that's my child. So we lost over here at Theracle, whatever. But we're gonna deal with this in a second. Oh no, we're in battle. That's not good. That's not what we wanted. But it's okay. Whatever the outcome of that battle is. we're gonna have the second army help. So even if the army is destroyed, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's okay. Who are these guys? Oh, these are raiders in my territory. Great, there's raiders too. That's all I want. Okay, combine this into one unit. Let's attack you. Hopefully this army will not fail. We should be fine. We should be fine. Because we're a superior army. You know what I'm saying? Ah, we beat him. Cool. And now with this superior army, we will win. Over here at Byzantium. We're gonna stay here. We're actually gonna chase them out. Make sure that they don't fuck with us. Let's move ourselves over here to this area. Levy shifted, Berger obligations law. Whatever, we don't care about that law. Ah, shit. They're marching back here. So, a daughter was born. Yeah, we can name her Adrian. I honestly don't care. Oh, there's an army marching this way. Let us fight. It sucks because, like, I was doing so well in the what you call it, in Sicily, but you know, alas, we do need to make sure that these armies are dealt with. Now, if this army's done, we can actually go back to our sieges. It doesn't really matter. Oh shit! Are they really beating my army? Oh, that's bad. Well, okay. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Because we'll take our new army over here. Alright, we got this already? We can dissolve this. Disbanded. We don't need this 4,000 army again. We're bringing this army back too.